I just put together what I think is the best way to take and turn your Windows PC into a home console. Don't believe me? So if you liked what you see there, stick around and follow this guide. All you'll need is your PC, Windows 11 or Windows 10, and one of these. Let's get started. So first, you're gonna need to get Windows installed if you don't have it already. I'm gonna go with 11, but this is gonna work just as fine with Windows 10. Once that's done and installed, you're gonna need to get all your drivers squared away. After that, meet us back here. All right, now that all the background stuff is done, let's go to Google and type in Retrobat. The website's gonna be www.retrobat.org. Scroll down and click Download Retrobat. Once that's done, you'll go to your Downloads folder and click the installer. Hit Next and follow the prompts to download the dependencies. After that, it'll ask you where you want to install Retrobat. I like to keep it right here on the C drive. Now that it's done, let's click the checkbox to run Retrobat. It'll play these intro videos, but I'll show you how to disable them in a bit. But right now, let's exit Retrobat real quick and go to the Retrobat folder on the C drive. Then go to the BIOS folder. Here is where you will put all the BIOS files you legally obtain from your systems. Many thanks to Russ from Retro Game Corps for letting me use this graphic with all the BIOS files and which systems need them. After you collect those BIOS files and place them in their respective folders, open Retrobat Backup. Once you do, hit the back button on your controller and go down to the Updates and Downloads. Then to Themes. Here you can download many different themes, but we're gonna go with Artbook next. Click Download, and once it's done, go to the User Interface settings, and there you can change the themes between your downloaded ones. This one is by far my favorite. It's clean and it's cheery. Now, if we go to play a game, you're gonna notice there's not any box art. If you wanna add box art, go to Scraper, leave the Scrape From set to Screen Scraper, and then go to Accounts, and that's where you're gonna put in your username and password. I'll link the website in the description, but it is dead simple to sign up for. Just hit register and fill in these blanks. Then go back to this screen, put your info in, and that's literally it. Once you're back on the Scrape tab, just hit Scrape Now. Once it's finished, close out Retrobat and start it back up. And if we go to Game Boy, and we did it right, look, our box art, and a little trailer too. Last thing for Retrobat, I promise. Let's go and turn off this front end music in sound settings. So when we're in the menu, it's nice and quiet. Then we're gonna exit Retrobat for the last time and open up the Bat GUI. Once we do, hit Retrobat INI up here and then turn off play intro videos, random videos, and gamepad kill videos. Hit save and run Retrobat. And as you can see, when it starts up, we are right into Emulation Station. Exit out Retrobat and we are done setting up our emulation control panel. Huzzah! All right, so now we're gonna set up what's gonna make this feel like a console. When we boot it up, we can use a controller the whole time from start to finish. Okay, go to Google, type in Playnite, click download, and again, I like to install this on the C drive to make it portable. And after a little bit, huzzah, prompts. Follow through and sign into all your favorite stores that you want integrated. Once you first load in, if you don't see your installed games, then hit Update Game Library. All right, let's switch to grid view And then real quick, we're gonna add Retrobat to Playnite before we get in too deep. Open up the folder where Retrobat is. It's on the C drive. Grab the application and drag it into Playnite. You may need to make this little screen full screen to hit the save button at the bottom. And if we test it out, it works perfectly. Close it out, and Playnite loads back up. Now, we're gonna download some metadata sources. I know it's boring, but just come on. Go to Add-ons, Browse, Metadata Sources, and type in PSN and download Universal PSN Metadata. Also, while we're here, let's grab Steam Grid DB. We'll hit save and we'll reset Playnite. All right, back to add-ons and browse the generic. Type in theme, grab theme options, and then type in extra and download extra metadata loader and extra metadata full screen mode helper. Reset Playnite one more time. Then go to settings, metadata, and hit apply all to PSN store and set Steam Grid DB as the second option and hit apply all again. Then hit save. Now let's add images for custom games like Retrobat. Click the little eye and then edit. And as you see, we need a cover image and a background image. To get them, let's go back to Google. We'll type in Steam Grid DB, use the search bar here in the middle and type in Retrobat. We need a vertical and a horizontal image. We'll download them, save them to our computer. I created a little Playnite folder in case I needed more images for other custom games. Now let's see at the background too. Then in Playnite, add the vertical image as a cover and the horizontal image as a background image. Hit save. Later on, I ended up changing this vertical image for one that fits better. Don't be afraid to try multiple images for whichever fits the best. Last thing before we go full screen mode, I promise. Go to add-ons, themes, full screen, and download Anarchy Lite. We went with the Lite because it's less resource intensive, and I don't know if you're running this on an i7 4770 or an i7 14700K. Anyways, hit save, and then yes. Then once back in Playnite, let's switch to full screen mode. Then hit the back button on your controller, settings, visual, and change the theme to Anarchy Lite. Restart Playnite, and the theme will prompt you to set the settings. Then we can play around. Okay, first thing, let's get this disgusting light mode turned off by hitting back, settings, quickly, then options, theme color, set it to OLED black, please. Then let's have the accents be neon lucky green. Also, while we're here, let's set our username. And oh, it is so much better already. All right, one last change to make. Let's hit back, then go to layout, turn on horizontal scrolling. Mwah. Now we have put together a console interface worth the effort we just put in. All right, just a few more settings. Then we can put it together from start to finish, and I can show you the final result. All right, let's go back to desktop mode and then to settings, then general, and let's launch Playnite in our full screen mode and launch Playnite when the system powers on. That way we get that seamless power and play experience. Then under general, find auto close and set it to automatically close clients after the game exits. This will save resources and ensures Playnite is always in focus after a game is closed. Hit save and then right-click on the Windows taskbar. Scroll and find taskbar behaviors and automatically hide the taskbar so when the system starts, you don't see all the Windows widgets and shortcuts. Next, if you have Steam on your system and you want to turn off where the home button focuses Steam, then go to Settings in Steam, Controller, and then turn off Guide button focuses Steam and restart the app. Now, when you hit the middle button, it will just pull up the game bar. Okay, now pull up Settings in Windows and search for wallpaper. I like to just set it to black until you find something custom. For the lock screen, this one looked nice, so I set it to that one, and I cleared out the extra bloat. Now that the screen is black, that reminds me to turn on dark mode in Windows. Ah, much better. Anyways, now let's restart and see how it all works together. And as you can see, it all works together nicely. Only thing you need is a controller and you are golden. Last thing to bring this couch setup to the next level is to pair it with a smart plug and a smart home so you can do something like this. Hey Google, turn on the Lucky Box. So yeah, honestly, I think that's the best way to take and turn your Windows PC into a home console. We get the benefits of Game Pass, we get Fortnite, we get all the benefits of a Steam-like experience with little to no downsides. Anyways, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think down in the comments. That brings us to the end of the video. Thank you so much for sticking around. It means the world to me. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I have a couple of really exciting videos coming up, and I can't wait to share them with you. I'd like to wish you a happy 2026, and as always, stay lucky.